welcome to the 78th installment of Em Alejandro, your number one place for sports, cars, video games, fitness. If you're a man, you're here. Mr. Alejandro, about to tell him?
What you about to tell him, Alejandro?
I'm about to tell him about Brazil's soccer team's funeral.
Tell him, Alejandro!
Today, Germany played against Brazil in the FIFA World Cup, and Germany defeated Brazil 7-1. If you didn't see the game, here's how the game basically went. Play ball, ball taken, lost the lead, overkill, extermination, unfreaking believable, game over. You win, perfect, flawless victory. Yes, it was one of those. It was a destruction. I tweeted about it. It was worse than the Super Bowl. It was worse than the NBA Finals. Brazil looked like a team that should not have even been on the pitch. I don't even know why they showed up. Oh my goodness. And you know what? There was actually somebody that knew that Brazil would get smoked today. And I was lucky enough to get an interview with him. And I asked him exactly how many goals will Germany score.
Not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, not 6, not 7.
Yes, LeBron knew that they would score this many goals. I even asked him a follow-up question. LeBron, where's your source? How do you know? And he told me to ask DJ Khaled, so I asked Khaled, what is your source? How did you know that Germany would score this many goals?
The streets.
That's right, DJ Khaled relied on the streets. What's that? Oh, I'm getting word from Dave Chappelle. Dave Chappelle wants to put his input in. How did the game go today, Dave Chappelle? Yes, it was a very cold-blooded game. Oh, man. Woo, Brazil took a beating. Now that we got that out the way, let's get to the aftermath. A lot of cats are blaming the Brazilian head coach for today's loss, Luiz Felipe Scolari. And I must say, stop. You're getting me upset. I'm so sick and tired of every single time a team gets whooped, they point the finger at the head coach. Let me tell you something. I'm a New York Knicks fan. Coach Mike Woodson this season did not do a great job. He shouldn't have got fired, that's for sure. He was set up to fail because the roster stunk. I understand that Scolari chose this roster. I understand you guys don't have Neymar for this game. I understand you don't have your captain, El Capitan, Thiago Silva. But Neymar is an offensive player. And as good as he is, he's not a 6-goal difference. And Thiago Silva is a defensive player. But like I said before, just like Neymar, Silva is not a 6-goal difference. Things got so bad, Germany even almost scored an 8th goal at the end of the game. The only reason Brazil even scored a goal is because one of the Germany players was upset with the other Germany player for not scoring the 8th goal. Today, Germany gave y'all a paliza, 7-1. Face facts. You guys played no defense at all. I'm talking about when Germany was threatening to score, you guys were just falling to the ground. That's not defense. That's not any type of pressure that you're putting on the ball handler. Don't try and blame the coach. It's not the coach's fault. The players have to take accountability for playing like basura on the pitch. That's it. I'm tired of people blaming coaches. Stop. The next person I see blaming a coach, that's it. Stop blaming coaches. It's the players' fault. Now, with that being said, I understand what Brazil's going through right now because I, too, am a loyal fan for certain teams, my New York teams. And I remember there was a time when my New York Giants in 2002 were up 38 points to 14 in a playoff game against the San Francisco 49ers. And we allowed them to come back and beat us by 1 point, 39-38. That was very painful. I remember there was a time my New York Yankees in the ALCS were up 3-0 against the Boston Red Sox in 2004. And we allowed the Red Sox to become the first Major League Baseball team in MLB history to come back from a 3-0 deficit and win the series 4-3. So I know what you guys are going through. My advice to you guys, Brazil, is to love your team and hang in there for them. This is the time when they need you guys the most. Don't criticize the coach. Don't throw slander towards the players, anything like that. Don't riot. I saw some of y'all getting a little violent on the news. Please don't riot. Don't do any of those things. I recommend you guys stay loyal. And the bad days like today, there's going to be a payoff when you guys finally do win. I remember when my Giants won on February 3rd, 2008. They won the Super Bowl. To this day, still, it was the best day of my life. the payoff that I got for years of watching them struggle and then to finally see them come out on top, it was the best feeling ever. So definitely, Brazil, show some love to your players, show some love to your head coach. They tried to get it done for you guys, but they simply are not as good as the German players. Quick note while we're on the topic of the New York Giants. Victor Cruz, you still have not accepted my 1v1 challenge. I think that you are afraid of me, because you know, any day I'll slaughter you. 1v1 South, boy. Hey. I want to give a quick shout out. To Miroslav Klose. Today he became the all-time World Cup leader in goals scored. That's very impressive. He has 16 goals in the World Cup. He surpassed Ronaldo, who used to be a beast for Brazil back in the day. That's a big feat. Shout out to him. One last note for Brazil. I know these aren't the days where you had Ronaldo, Cafu, Rivaldo, Ronaldinho, and Roberto Carlos, but still you guys have an opportunity to place third and get the bronze medal. I want you guys to keep your heads up, stay positive, and go out and get that third place medal. And last but certainly not least, it pains me to see the beautiful Brazilian bunnies in such a sad state of mind today. A lot of them were crying as the game was going on because it was just goal after goal after goal. Beautiful Brazilian bunnies, please keep your heads up. I like it when you're smiling. There you have it, folks. Mr. Alejandro's recap of the espancamento that the Germans gave to the Brazilians. How do you feel about Brazil losing this badly today? Did you expect Brazil to get smacked 7-1? Do you think Germany is an indestructible team and will go on to win the World Cup? You know what you gotta do. Tell them in the comments.
Tell them.
Tonight's velvety black bow tie is brought to you by Aldo. It's dark, but it ain't like my heart. Tune in for more sports, cars, video game, fitness, and all that. Follow at Em Alejandro to hear my immediate reaction to live sports events. Or, if you want to hear me cover a certain team or topic, tell them. Outro music. I felt bad for Brazil to lose this badly. As a fellow South American, I didn't want to see them lose, let alone this badly. But I knew once Neymar and Silva went down that they were going to lose. I never expected 7-1. As for Germany, I already knew that they were a powerhouse, and I expected them to win the World Cup, to be real with you. If not them, Brazil. But it ended like this. It's crazy, man. Shout out to Brazil. Keep your heads up. Let's get it. Get it. C-E-A. C-E-A. T-E-A. T-E-A. A. FIFA World Cup. Yeah. FIFA World Cup.